I can't win. I always win. Let me fix my speech real quick. We know that the word is powerful. Okay, so I was gonna try to film on that dock, but it's way too fucking cold. We know we're no strangers to a good car video. I mean, we did interviews. We sat in the trunk of my car at one point, which was good too. But I'm burning the shit out of daylight right now. I just want you to know. So maybe I can do a video on procrastination, because I'm the queen. I am the queen of procrastination. Nothing motivates me like having 1 hour to do something. Self-awareness. How are you? It's been a while. It has been a while. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy we're here together. And I'm gonna get readjusted. I'm rusty. It's not easy talking to yourself, but it does get easier the more you do it. Hi, welcome back 2 years later. A lot has happened. That goes back really far. Hi, where has she been? Where has she been for 2 years? A year and a half? Who even remembers how long it's been? How do I even catch up with the amount of time that I've been dipped out? I'm sure, like most of you, are a completely different person than you were last month, 6 months ago, a year and a half ago, and the list goes on. It's beautiful. We're supposed to transform and grow. Right now, for me, this is restarting the same way it started the first time. If you've ever gone and watched my reel, this is exactly how it happened. It was that small, still voice that said, do it. This video I decided was gonna be pretty unscripted. I have notes, so if it takes me a second to get back into the groove, bear with me. I don't really know where it's gonna go. We're just gonna let the spirit guide us. This past year and a half, or at least since I posted my last video, I spent a lot of time in solitude, which was so good for my soul and figuring out who I was gonna be, what I wanted to become, what I was gonna do, and just a lot of freaking deep exploration of the soul. And I didn't know if I was ever going to pick up YouTube again. Honestly, during that time, I avoided my channel like the plague. I didn't want to be perceived. I didn't want to be seen. I literally wanted to fall off of the face of YouTube. My channel was really focused around being a massage therapy student and growing into my practice, and that got difficult quick. And there were just things in my personal life that I needed to retreat deeply. It was incredible now coming out of it. But yeah, that's where I've been, and I think it's fascinating. It's beautiful that people are still being impacted and inspired and finding value in the videos that I posted. One of the things I want to talk about in this video, there's that. It's fine. One of the things I want to talk about in this video is grief. I really had to grieve what that was, right? I can't make videos about being a massage therapy student forever because I'm not a massage therapy student anymore. And I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to make those videos. And if I ever see somebody else kind of picking up on that journey, right? Because that's going to change year by year by year. And I'm inspired that they are doing that. I deep dove into other passions. Maybe I'll dive into on this channel, maybe I won't. I'll definitely talk about my practice and things like that. My goal is to continue to inspire you, and my burning desire really is to show people that they can do it too. Going back to talking about grief, and that's just the word I'll use for it, I'm sure there are other words that we can use for it, is like there was life before massage therapy school, and then that chapter was closed. And then there was massage therapy school. There was this channel. There was this community that I had built. And then that chapter wasn't like closed, but you know, I am developing into now a practice owner. It was a lot. I have no idea looking back how I posted as much as I did as I was in school, because when I first started my practice, I had so much more time than I did while I was in school to post those videos. I was in this deep hermit mode, and I learned so much. Doing the deep work of not liking where you are and knowing that, not always, but in the sense that I'm talking about, I was in charge of my suffering, and I was letting myself suffer in a lot of different ways. I think just recently I fully, fingers crossed, grieved these versions of myself that I either just like put down and didn't get the chance to go back to, and like not in a sense of running away from it, but really just being like, okay, I honor you. You did what you had to do while you were in the situations that you were in. You did what you had to do to survive that you didn't consciously know. You did the best that you could. And let me know if you can relate to that. I think everybody can. I think I just have a different perspective on how to word it now. We're always transforming. We're always transforming. And that's beautiful. It's hard to transform into this renewed, elevated version of yourself, and either by yourself or others be continually dragged down to a version of you that no longer exists. And we're allowed to like transform in those things. And sometimes that's sad. And I think about it in the sense of like, there are people that we don't talk to anymore, and they're completely different versions of themselves. I'm not meaning necessarily in a positive or a negative way. I hope in a positive way. But like, that's just the memory that you have of them. So the memory that you have of me on my videos is like dead. We can honor her. We love her. The videos are gonna stay there. It's time to pivot. You see what I mean? It was time for me. It is time for me to kind of pivot in a new direction. Squish. Grieving is so beautiful in any capacity. It's hard, it's dark, it's painful, that deep, dark soul work. Ugh, I have ugly cried so much this last year and a half. And being able to sit here right now, thankful for it. I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful. I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I learned a lot, love it, learned a lot. Growth and growing pains. Damn it. Like I said, this is restarting the same way that it started originally, which was that small, still voice. And whatever that voice is to you, could be different than what that voice is to me. That voice typically doesn't lead me wrong. So this has been a thought for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 months maybe is when I kind of started feeling about it and getting signs and things like that. And I was like, okay, I have new experiences, new knowledge, new perspectives to share with people, to share with you that I think that would be valuable. And that's what life's all about, right? So after my last video, I deeply consumed myself in self-help, just trying to better understand myself. Yeah, so dove into all of this personal development stuff. My idea going into it was, if I can understand me, I can understand others, which is, I would argue, true. We can only meet other people as far as we've met ourselves. Truth, that's comforting. We don't have to do life alone. We are all here for the very first time. The first time in this body. The first time. I have only been today. I'm relating that to starting this channel back up, because starting this again is bigger than me. I don't necessarily have a plan. Like I said, I don't have a big picture plan. This deep thing in my heart that somebody is going to benefit from this. So this is bigger than my own initiative. I just double down on my faith that this will reach somebody. Ashiatsu, barefoot massage, that is my jam. I will do that until my freaking feet fall off, until I'm like 117 years old. I'm passionate about helping and serving others in that way. Bodywork continues to be one of the most rewarding things I've ever done in my life. I get to connect with people on such a deep and intimate yet professional level. My whole point of sharing all of this about growth and growing pain is that I am now ready to kind of step into a position where I feel like I have a really great hold on my practice, where we could talk about other things expanding off of that. I am always open to suggestions. This moment right here, this is the perfect moment. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now in this moment, and you are too. As hard as that is to believe. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So grateful from the bottom of my heart that people will find value in my videos, and I hope they continue to do so. I am grateful for my practice. I am grateful for my clients who are like, literally, I swear, are just sent to me by angels. 99% of them. The weird ones make it in every now and again, and we can talk about that another time and what to do when that happens. My hope is that I can offer a space for people to feel loved and valued and inspired in whatever you take away from me talking to you right now in my car. If you've reached out to me for the study guide, I'm gonna figure out a way to get that back together and just link it in somewhere for you, because I I did not have the mental capacity to respond to some of the emails. I literally just went through who even knows how many comments to respond back to you. I love you. It has nothing to do with you. It was just a mental capacity thing, but we're here now. I'm gonna figure out a way to make that happen for you because it is really helpful. Like, that muscle cheat sheet is very helpful. Just keep your eyes and ears open. If there's something that you're looking for, an answer, you know, get curious about it and follow it. And I guess my biggest piece of advice from experience right now is don't try to control shit. And you'll feel it because you'll feel resistance. Just don't. The energy of the world knows what it's doing. It knows what you want. Just follow it. I hope I can put this video together in a way that is clear and fluid and flow-based and makes sense for you. I felt in a pretty good flow recording it, so hopefully it reaches exactly who it's supposed to reach. Know that you are loved beyond measure, supported without limits. I see truth as truth. I see you as truth. No questions asked. Dang, we did it, guys!